And welcome back to Talk of the Town. With me now is Steve Gaito. He is a certified financial planner. We've had him on the show before. He has an office right here in Hilton Head, also in Asheville. His company is called Retirement Resource Management. Steve, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Robyn.
Good to have you on the program. We're going to talk specifically about taxes. We're in tax season, so because of COVID, there have been a lot of changes. So would you share with our viewers really what we need to be thinking about, what we need to be doing right now?
Well, one of the fortunate things that's happened from COVID is that they've extended the deadline when you get to file your taxes. So you have until May 17th to actually get them in or file an extension, whichever is most easy for you to deal with. Mm-hmm.
And so actually, as we prepare to work with a financial planner on our taxes, what are the top 2 or 3 things we need to remember, be aware of?
Well, and that's a great question because a lot of people just keep doing the same things over and over, and they haven't realized that the taxes have changed. You know, right now we're currently in a very low tax bracket environment, and so saving the way that your parents did may not make sense because it doesn't make sense to save money right now in a low tax bracket to take it out in retirement in a higher tax bracket. So for those that are younger, you might want to consider using a Roth IRA or a Roth 401k plan. But the folks that are getting closer to retirement might want to look at converting their existing retirement plan to a Roth or something like an Index Universal Life policy.
Why is it important, Steve, to have a financial planner, someone that really knows this business, to guide you through this very comprehensive, complex process of planning for retirement, and then once you're in retirement, making sure your savings are protected?
Well, it's very much like a sports team has a coach on the sidelines. They all are capable of doing some of the things, but somebody's got to bring it all together, and somebody's got to quarterback the process. Now, my experience has been in retirement planning. Been doing it for 28 years. And so I've done everything from setting up retirement plans to now helping people take the money out in a very tax efficient manner, because it's really not what you get, it's how much you keep. And that's net after taxes. And so I focus an awful lot on taxes in retirement and how to, basically, instead of paying the least amount this month or this year, paying the least amount over your entire retirement.
And so let's say you're 2, 3, 5 years away from what you think, 65, maybe 70. What should you be thinking about? What should you already be doing to prepare for those days when you can really stop working or maybe just work part-time?
Yeah, and that's having a plan. And as the CFP board always says, let's make a plan. And that's what I try to do, is help you understand the steps you need to take today so that you'll be comfortable tomorrow. And a lot of that is getting your taxes or your account set up so they pay the least amount of taxes in retirement, not the most.
Right. And you have an office here in Hilton Head.
I do.
So why? Why do you think it's important to be in the Lowcountry?
Well, it's a great retirement community. Yes. I want to be where my clients are and to be able to help them and for them to come in and sit down around the table and us discuss exactly what's going on with them.
So that face-to-face, I know you do a lot of Zoom calls, conference calls, but you think it's very important to have build that relationship with your clients?
It is, and it depends on the client. I still have some clients that they prefer to meet Zoom, and I'm fine doing that. I've become an expert at Zoom lately.
Haven't we all?
Oh, gosh, I can create all kinds of backgrounds behind me.
That's what you said earlier.
But that's one of the reasons is I still communicate best face-to-face. And you're able to actually understand and see body language and see they're not comfortable, which you can't really see that on a Zoom call. And to sit down and say, okay, this is what I want to accomplish, and then walk through it.
You have a Lunch and Learn coming up.
I do.
It's in June. It's actually June the 17th. It's at Truffles in Bluffton. What are you going to be talking about?
We're going to be talking about these exact things. We're going to talk about taxes. We're going to talk about long-term care. We'll even talk about Social Security. But those are 3 things that are very important to understanding how they all work so that you can have a retirement plan. I say there's not a retirement plan unless you address long-term care. And so you have to deal with it one way or another.
So, Steve, to actually sign up for the Lunch and Learn, how do we do that?
Yes, if you'll go to my website, it's got a lot of great resources there. I've got free books that you can access. There'll be a link there where you can sign up and get your tickets for the event. But it's a great resource, and that's www.retirerm.com.
Thank you so much, Steve. It's so nice to meet you, and we'll talk with you next month again.
Sounds good.
Again, this is Talk of the Town, and we'll see everyone again on our show. Thank you so much. I'm Robyn Zimmerman, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.